You are staring at the ceiling again. The alarm went off 20 minutes ago. Your phone is already in your hand. You are scrolling through the lives of people who are living the exact life you want, and you are doing nothing about it. You tell yourself, you are just waking up, just 5 more minutes, just one more video to get inspired. But you know the truth, you are hiding. You are hiding from the friction of the day. The morning slips away, the hours blur together in a haze of half-finished tasks. You sit at your desk, you open the laptop, you stare at the blank screen, the endless assignments, the projects you swore you would finally start, and a heavy, quiet exhaustion washes over you. It is not physical tiredness, it is the exhaustion of unkept promises. You make a plan every single night. You lie in bed and envision a completely different version of yourself. Tomorrow will be different, you say. Tomorrow, I will wake up early. Tomorrow, I will build the systems. Tomorrow, I will focus. And then tomorrow becomes today. And today looks exactly like yesterday. You are not lazy. That is the most frustrating part. You have deep ambition. You have ideas that keep you awake at night. You can see the future you want to build, so clearly it hurts. But there is a glass wall between you and that reality, and you are just pressing your hands against it, watching time slip away. You feel the quiet regret settling into your bones. The terrifying thought that maybe this is just who you are. Someone who starts, but never finishes. Someone who consumes, but never creates. Someone who watches the world move forward while standing entirely still. It is not your fault, not entirely. You were never taught how to navigate a world engineered to break your focus. Your enemy is not a lack of intelligence. Your enemy is comfort. It is the soft, warm blanket of your current routine. It is the notification that pulls you out of deep, uncomfortable thought. It is the endless, frictionless feed of cheap dopamine designed to numb you. Every system around you is built to keep you passive, to keep you waiting for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment is a ghost. Tomorrow is the most dangerous word in your vocabulary. It is the graveyard of human potential. Comfort whispers that you have time. Comfort tells you to rest before you have even done the work, and you listen because comfort feels like safety, but it is a cage. You look at the people who have what you want. You see a 19-year-old student running a multi-million-dollar business while maintaining a pristine academic record. You tell yourself, they got lucky. You tell yourself they had connections or a rich family. You tell yourself they must be a genius, because if they are a genius, it excuses your inaction. If it is luck, you do not have to try. But here is the truth, the cold, uncomfortable truth. They are not smarter than you. They simply operate on a completely different frequency. They have built a fortress around their attention, and this is where everything changes. I stopped looking for the secret. I stopped searching for the perfect app, the perfect notebook, the perfect morning hack. I took the daily routine of that 19-year-old millionaire student and I stripped it down to the studs. I wanted to see what happened when you actually do the work. When you stop negotiating with yourself, I wanted to see what happens when you treat your time like a compounding asset. Day 1 was brutal. The alarm hit in the dark. Every fiber of my biology screamed to stay in bed, to seek the warmth, to delay the effort. But discipline is not about feeling motivated. Motivation is an illusion. Motivation is whether it changes with the wind. Discipline is the bedrock. Discipline is the highest form of self-respect. It is keeping the promise you made to yourself when the lights were on, even when the room goes dark. You wake up, you do not check your phone. Your phone is a slot machine for your attention. If you look at it, you have already lost the morning. You are letting the algorithms dictate your first thoughts. Instead, you dictate the terms of reality. You step into the silence. You move. You sit down at the desk before the sun comes up. There is no magic in the early hour itself. The magic is in the isolation. No one is awake to distract you. No one is demanding your energy. You have uninterrupted hours of pure, unadulterated focus. This is where the wealth is built. Not just financial wealth, but intellectual wealth. You are laying bricks. Most people are endlessly distracted. Most students are doing fake work. They are organizing their digital folders. They are highlighting textbooks without retaining a single concept. They are tricking themselves into feeling productive while producing nothing of actual value. You must stop doing fake work. You identify the one lever that actually moves your life forward, the one heavy, complex task that you have been actively avoiding, and you attack it. Without background music, without multiple tabs open, just you and the friction of the work. It will hurt at first. Your brain will fight you violently. It will crave the cheap hits of dopamine it is addicted to. You will feel a physical pull to open a new tab, to check an email, to seek any form of escape from the cognitive strain. You must sit in that friction. You must let it burn. That burning sensation is the feeling of your attention span repairing itself. It is the feeling of your neural pathways rewiring for deep work. For so long, you have been living at 30% of your capacity. You have been coasting on your baseline intelligence, doing just enough to pass, just enough to not fail. But deep down, that is exactly what is causing the quiet regret. You know there is a massive gap between who you are and who you could be. This routine is the bridge across that gap. People think discipline is a prison. They think having a strict schedule means you lose your youth. They think waking up at the same time and executing hard work makes you a machine. They are completely wrong. A lack of discipline is the real prison. When you have no routine, you are a slave to your impulses. You are a slave to your shifting moods. You are a slave to whatever distraction happens to cross your path that day. You spend your entire life reacting to the world around you. Discipline gives you the power to dictate reality. When you control your morning, you control your mind. When you control your mind, you hold all the leverage. That is ultimate freedom. The freedom to choose your direction. The freedom to know that when you set a goal, it is already as good as done. Because you have built the internal infrastructure to execute it. You trust yourself. How much do you trust yourself right now? When you say you are going to do something tomorrow, do you actually believe it? Or is there a quiet voice in the back of your head that knows you will probably quit? That voice is the enemy, and the only way to silence it is through undeniable proof. You must build a mountain of evidence that you are exactly who you say you are. The routine is how you gather that evidence. It is a relentless cycle of compound growth. Every single day you execute the routine, you are making a deposit into your future self. It is the ultimate investment strategy. Small, calculated actions taken every single day yield exponential returns. But you must be willing to endure the boredom of consistency. Consistency is not glamorous. It is quiet. It is repetitive. It is doing the same difficult things at the highest possible standard, day after day, when no one is watching. The millionaire student did not have exciting, cinematic days. His days were remarkably boring because a perfectly designed system operates without drama. Drama is a symptom of poor planning. Stress is a symptom of delayed action. When you execute immediately, the stress vanishes. The anxiety you feel about your future is not coming from the workload. The anxiety is coming from the fact that you know you are not doing the work. It is the gap between your ambition and your daily actions that is tearing you apart. Close the gap. The morning block is your offensive play. You are attacking the day before it can attack you. By 9 in the morning, you have accomplished more deep work than most students will in a week. The rest of the day becomes defensive. You attend the lectures, you fulfill the mandatory obligations, but you are no longer defined by them. You are not a stressed student, desperately trying to keep your head above water. You are a builder who happens to sit in a classroom. The identity shift is profound. You stop seeing studying as a chore, you see it as data acquisition. You are programming your own mind to be more valuable in the marketplace. Every difficult concept you master compounds your leverage. But the routine does not end in the morning. The evening is the setup for the morning victory. Hustle culture tells you to burn the midnight oil, to sacrifice your sleep for success. That is a fast track to burnout and mediocrity. Sleep is a weapon. It is the ultimate performance enhancer. You cannot operate a high-performance engine on low-quality fuel. The evening is about intentional deceleration. You close the open loops in your mind. You write down the exact, singular objective for tomorrow. You remove all decision fatigue. When you wake up, you do not have to think. Thinking is the enemy of action in the early hours. You simply execute the blueprint that yesterday you created. You turn off the screens, you let your mind quiet down, you disconnect from the noise of the world, you protect your peace, because your peace is what allows you to focus tomorrow. This is not a temporary fix. This is not a 30-day challenge that you endure and then abandon to return to your old habits. This is a permanent shedding of your old skin. You cannot go back to the way you were living. Not once you have tasted what it feels like to operate at your highest potential. Not once you realize how much time you have wasted being perfectly average. Average is a choice. Excellence is a choice. The actions are simple, but they are never easy. They require you to go to war with your own comfort. To look critically at the life you are living right now and admit that it is not enough. That you are capable of so much more than what you are currently settling for. You hold the keys to your own prison. You have always held them. The architecture of your success is waiting to be built. The blueprint is perfectly clear. The distractions can be removed. The time is passing anyway. You know exactly what you need to do. The only question left is the one you must answer right now. Will you wake up tomorrow and repeat the exact same cycle, or will you finally draw the line?